Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gerald Beya and I'm making this video for my new project, which is language learning. You can find this under the playlist category if you want to review all the videos in this series, which is for figures of speech. So far we have seen what a metaphor comparing two things and their characteristic, and what is a metonymy, and that's when you replace a word which is by another word which is associated to it, and onomatopoeia, which are basically sounds, and oxymoron, when you have two words contradicting each other in a sentence, and a paradox, when the sentence is contradicting itself. And also you have personification, when you give human characteristics or traits to something inert, non-living thing. And a pun is when you give you're playing with words so that you give double meaning to a sentence. And what is the simplest one here, the easiest one, is simile. That's basically when you are comparing two things, and you make use of words such as uh, he's like, or he is as beautiful as, or something like that. So that's a simile. You're comparing two things. And in my immediate previous video, I'm sorry about the sun shining, but anyway, it's just like a postcard, because a podcast, sorry, because I'm writing these so that I can talk uh, more easily, I guess. So but the immediate last video that I made was about the figure of speech synecdoche. That's how it is pronounced. And what is a synecdoche? That's a good question. So it is when you don't have to talk about the whole thing. So you talk partly about something, and you can make the association in your head, and you get the message. So I will give you an example. All hands on decks. All hands on deck. All hands on deck means that I need everybody to help right now. All hands on deck. Okay, and this is a synecdoche, because you're talking about the hands of people who will have to work, and so you're not talking about all people. I could have also said I need all workers to start working right now. So if I say can you give me a hand, so usually when I ask someone to help, I can also say this, can you give me a hand, and he's going to help you with his hand, if it's something manual to do, but it's also can be uh, with maths or some intellectual chores. Okay, so another example, because this is quite difficult but quite common, because we take these things for granted. It's just a word which is now you can put a word on these kind of sentences. Synecdoche. It's for example, if I say, uh, can you pass me your mobile? So what's the mobile? Because a mobile can be a mobile phone, it can be a mobile computer. So usually now we're not saying mobile computer, because we say a laptop, yes, but a mobile, it's not a not, it can be not only a mobile phone. A mobile phone sometimes are called a cellular phone, but a mobile phone is a mobile phone. We don't say the whole word. And if I say he just got a new wheel, so if I say he just got some new wheel, um, it means that he got a new car, basically, because uh, wheel is associated to a car, because cars, they have wheels. So he just got some new wheel, means that he just got a new car. Okay, this is another example of synecdoche. And today we are going to understand what's an understatement. understatement is something that is clear for many, because we say this is an understatement. It means that it means actually more uh, than what I'm saying. So understatement is a statement which is made to be less important that what is actually being conveyed. Conveyed is just like what you are communicating. Yes. So let's see some example. I only have $2 million. So I only have $2 million. To have $2 million is actually something really nice, because you are normally a rich person if you have $2 million. Okay. So only here makes it an understatement. So it's an understatement. It makes it less. So it makes the amount of money less. Actually, I only have $2 million. So actually, you're you're rich, but by saying only means like, oh, it's nothing. Yeah. So it's an understatement. So it makes it less important, less um, consequent. Yeah. So here it's the government did quite well to contain the epidemic. So right now we're still in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we are still in the great confinement, as they want to call it in history. So if you're watching this video in, I don't know, 2030, I don't know, or 40 or 50 and something. I don't want to put a year on this, but later on, you're going to look at this. And it was during the great confinement of COVID-19. The government did quite well to contain the epidemic. And hereby saying quite well is actually they did a good job. They did they did a very good job, actually. Quite well is an understatement. And so words like quite, it's quite good, or he's quite good, and that's when you say, oh, this champion is quite good. Well, you will not say the champion, but this player is quite good. Uh, you don't really want necessarily to say that he's quite good, but it's just an understatement, because you know that he's the best on the pitch. So that's why you will say he's quite good, but he's a champ. So it's clear that he's good, but we just want to make an understatement to make him more normal. If you know, if yeah, I think that's the right word here. Normalizing thing, normalizing things, normalizing things. That's why we have understatement. Sometimes we just want to make things look more natural. So if I say we well we've got uh, just 10, let's say we've got just 10 deaths. So only 10 patients die. It's not an understatement. But if I will say only 200,000 patients died, so it's an understatement, clearly, because this is a big amount of deaths, yeah, of dead people. So this is an understatement. So you have to understand what we're talking about here. It's a great amount, and we say only. Here it's quite well, when they did a great job. There is actually 10 dead people. So the number of deaths is to 10, compared to other countries having uh, hundreds and so on, or thousand. So the government did very well, but instead of saying very well, say quite well, just to look normal. Quite well. That's a rationalized thing. So it depends what kind of message you want to convey. If you want to make an understatement, that might be because you want to normalize it, not to hide you know the success of it. If you say he's quite good as a player, and we all know that he's the best because he won the, I don't know, he won the. Let's talk about basket now. If he won um the national basketball NBA, so association league and so on. So he won the finals. Yes. So it means that he's the best clearly, but we just say he's quite good. This is clearly an understatement, and sometimes some people they also add this. They say that he's very good, and now he said, and that's an understatement. So he wants to amplify now by saying, and that's an understatement. So he's very good, and that's an understatement. So now he doesn't want to normalize things. He doesn't want to minimalize, not minimalize, but to reduce the the amplitude of things. But he wants to have the opposite effect by saying, and this is an understatement. So that's the beauty of figures of speech, and that's the beauty of language. And if you know how to use all these figures of speech, you will be able to enrich your text, make a better better speech, and also you will be a better speaker, better writer, and simply a better communicator. And you will be able to have more effects on your audience. And so it's all fun, and it's very useful if you are a politician, for example, or a public speaker. So all these are just fantastic to study and to learn. All right, so if you appreciated this video, if you like the content and the effort put in it, please give me a thumb up, give it a like. This is the way you can support me. And also subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends. Sharing is caring. And that's because actually I'm not working, and I'm planning to teach online and privately, at least for now. And I also I'm quite a new, well, I am a new YouTuber. So if you really want to help me, please share my videos and also subscribe to my channel. This will support me to keep doing what I'm doing and keep the good things coming. All right, have a nice day, and till next time, take care. Cheers, bye bye.